Much as I love animals, but we really are straight off the top. Like, we're on that juice today, right? Damn, what's your anime? What if, yo?
I'm gonna let you, who's going first? Not me.
I'll go.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
What if Raditz took Gohan instead of Piccolo? What if Raditz survived that fight and took Gohan to meet Nappa and Vegeta?
All right, bring it on!
And they got trained by him while Goku was training the other world.
So is it safe to assume Goku and Piccolo are dead?
Yeah, they at this time they got to get wished back. And Gohan don't know that shit.
Because of the fact that Piccolo died, there are no Dragon Balls, so they got to go off world to get them.
So he has no choice but to go with them dynamic to get the other Dragon Balls.
Which, because Goku's dead and Gohan's gone, it would probably be like what the B team, like Krillin, Yamcha.
They won't have no reason. Well, Earth
those
is
guys
destroyed.
can't be Nappa.
Yeah.
Well, no, it takes time though, because it's not like they're gonna send reinforcements. Saiyans are done, so it's like Nappa and Vegeta got to do it themselves.
Yeah. So
they got time.
Yeah. So how far would Gohan would have went prior to that shit?
I can't see Gohan turning evil. I can see Gohan still becoming the protagonist.
That's kind of like reverse Goku though, like reverse Dragon OG Dragon Ball. Because whereas Goku came to Earth, bumped his head, and became a normal person, like the rest of us, Gohan would leave Earth, go to the stars, essentially bump his head, and become like a vicious Saiyan warrior. That would be kind of cool, especially if one day him and Goku had this climatic showdown. That'd be crazy. Crazy.
I think it'd be Gohan. I think it'd be kind of like Vinland Saga, where it's like, Thorfinn wants his revenge on Askeladd, but he's got to work with him in order to level up and survive. It'd be a similar thing where Gohan is just sort of like, oh, I'm going to kill you bastards, but he's kind of got to there ain't nobody else left.
Wouldn't it be cool if that's the catalyst to make Gohan go Super Saiyan first? And Gohan
that's what I'm thinking.
Kills Frieza. Let's say Gohan kills Frieza in this timeline, and Gohan then becomes like this force of peace throughout the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Like he breaking up the Frieza force. He done already killed Frieza. He going around fighting the Frieza force.
Vegeta still dies on Namek.
Right.
Vegeta still dies on Namek. Raditz still dies on Namek.
Fucking Nappa dies too.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Maybe Nappa betrays Vegeta to Frieza.
I can see that shit happening.
Nappa would be more afraid of Frieza than Vegeta.
Yeah, but Nappa is real loyal to Vegeta.
Yeah,
he was real loyal. He served King Vegeta.
True.
I couldn't see him betraying. I could see him dying though.
I'm gonna tell you,
I can see Gohan going evil though.
I could see him.
All those characters you name, I can see Frieza killing all of them.
I could see him betraying Nappa, betraying Vegeta to Frieza, because up until the point where Goku beat Frieza, Frieza was considered the biggest badass in the entire universe, and nobody would cross him. So if Nappa has to choose between crossing Vegeta or crossing Frieza, I feel like he's gonna choose to cross Vegeta.
I think he'd die.
It's still kind of funny though, because
I think Nappa will die for a Saiyan
his
pride.
brother
Though.
and his father stronger than him.
I think he have a change of heart at the last minute.
Well, the father, I don't think so. I think Vegeta's stronger than his father.
Way stronger than his father.
Because we don't really get no feats from King Vegeta. We Frieza shows up, one shots King Vegeta, and that's it. So we don't really get no feats from King Frieza. Yeah.
So we really don't know how strong King Vegeta was. We can assume he was at least stronger than Bardock.
Yeah. But then again, Bardock was in the field getting them Zenkai boosts because he was fighting.
He was strong, but he's still he wasn't gonna run up to the castle and what I'm saying. I don't. There's a reason why Vegeta thought that he was top shit just because of who he was, though. It might have been because King Vegeta. Keep in mind how the Saiyan race is. It's not now royalty means something to them, but it's not like you could just sit in the tower and be a weakling and be the leader of the Saiyan race.
But I would counter this.
Even in the Broly movie, we seen him blasting motherfuckers. Nobody challenged him.
True. But it also is worthy of note. We've never seen King Vegeta depicted as King Vegeta be out in the field with the rest of the Saiyan race
Bardock
fighting.
was a scientist. He would admit himself. Vegeta admitted that he wasn't that strong, but he was cool at developing techniques. So Vegeta was already in Dragon Ball Z during their first fight. Vegeta was already like, your dad wasn't much of a warrior, he said, but he was a pretty good scientist.
But so here's what confuses me with all of this. So Saiyans are supposed to be the strongest warrior race out there. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like the Saiyans are actually all that strong.
Now, they're a warrior race, but no one said they were the strongest. They definitely weren't stronger than Frieza's race.
Then it was
Yeah,
the
so
race.
And it is worthy of note, they had the potential
True.
to be the strongest race.
But Frieza,
But
stopped
Frieza
to
saw
stop
that.
out.
Frieza understood that. Like, if one think about what Goku and
No,
his
no, no, no.
sons.
Just can't say Frieza. Beerus knew about that shit. Too.
Well,
Beerus
that's
told
Well, he
me.
just gave it the go ahead. He just
think about
wanted to eat and sleep.
Like, let's say one person goes Super Saiyan, like Goku went Super Saiyan, right? If Planet Vegeta still existed, think about this. Goku went Super Saiyan, Gohan went Super Saiyan, Trunks, Vegeta, and Goten.
They were half
The
breeds.
only, and those are all half breeds, true. But just follow me. So if Goku goes Super Saiyan and Planet Vegeta still exists, and then Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, it makes sense that they would just start teaching everybody else how to go Super Saiyan.
Well,
So now you got a planet full of Super
But
Saiyans.
The
it's,
reason I
but
was
it's also
saying-
not like
the
Super
reason-
Saiyan wasn't a known factor.
The reason
Also.
that I pointed out that there are half breeds is that humans and Saiyan hybrids have a better chance of going Super Saiyan than pure Saiyans do.
True.
So, like, let's say that was actually part of the plan that they don't mention in the anime. That was part of the manga. The reason Vegeta and Nappa went down there in the first place is that they heard about Gohan and they were just sort of like, oh, we can rebuild the race this way by enslaving the humans.
A whole bunch of half breeds.
Mhm.
Makes
Turn
sense.
them into
That's what their plan was.
basically a breeding planet,
They were going to get their revenge on Frieza.
which would be
I don't know.
crazy. Imagine they show up.
I swear it's in the manga. Look
Yeah.
Imagine they show up with an army of Super Saiyans, millions of Super Saiyans. Crazy talk.
Earth would be the new like Vegeta type
Yeah.
shit,
Right.
you know.
I mean,
With the humans being sort of like the secondary species type shit.
Yeah, I think Gohan will be like kind of like a badass for a certain point until he able to wish his father and them back. He hard to wish the whole Earth back at this point.
But at the
I kind of imagine
At the same
Gohan
time-
Thorfinn.
But at the same time, Gohan was also known to like really hold back. It was only in moments of pure rage that he actually acted. Outside of that, he was hesitant and
But that's got a lot to him doing.
There than your family and friends dying, though.
that's true.
He's old enough. He was like 6. I think he was old enough to realize what was going on.
Yeah.
And had Nappa stomped everybody to death, I'm pretty sure he'd still find that motivation.
And really, he was only really gentle like that because of Chi-Chi making him read books and stuff like that, and like him caring for animals and shit like that. That's really kind of a result of him being on Earth.
But he was only 6 back then, though. You know, a lot of the reading stuff was later.
Yeah, he was
After
only
he
what
came back.
3 or 4 when he ran in the Raditz when Raditz first came.
Yes, he was like 4, I
He
want to
was
say.
barely
Yeah.
talking.
yeah.
So
He wasn't
back,
even talking.
so back then, he probably wouldn't have had that. Living under Vegeta and Nappa, he wouldn't have had that same gentle nature, maybe.
Nope. I don't
Yeah,
think. Or maybe, like I said, he'd be Gohan Thorfinn, where like he starts off vengeful at first, and then let's say Frieza kills Vegeta and Nappa, and then he like his mission becomes to kind of like protect it, save everybody from Frieza, and so then he kind of gets his human side
yeah.
from like needing to deal with
He still
Frieza.
can meet the elder damn it.
I think
Give
he's
him
gonna
his
get-
first Zenkai boost.
I think he's going to get Broly's transformation instead. You know, Super Saiyan Rage.
Ooh, that would be cold. That would be
That'd
cold.
insane.
Yeah, I think he'd get that one instead. I think he'd have to grit the green armor, green aura, because this shit is just based off revenge. Then
Yeah.
you're talking about his family and friends dying, and then the people that killed his friends and family dying to someone else. It's sort of like, oh fuck everybody at this point. He just he rages out on that Broly shit. And
That would be crazy.
takes down Frieza.
Right.
They finally wish Goku back, and Goku got to go stop him and shit.
Or maybe he can't wish Goku back because too much time has passed.
He just goes and lives somewhere by himself and shit.
Right.
And it's just sort of like this quiet, like force in the galaxy. You know, just
Broly's still
don't fuck
alive.
with him.
Still one Saiyan alive. Broly's still running around.
Is Broly immortal or some shit like?
Nah,
No, he's just
he's been retconned at this point.
yeah. I like the new Broly though. Don't get me wrong.
I do
He
too.
was just a really powerful Saiyan, and Goku cried way too loud, and that drove him insane as a child. And then
That's
his
the
father's
original
abuse.
Broly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the original Broly. They redid that because they realized that shit was stupid as fuck.
Yeah, that's stupid as fuck.
Kakarot!
And then the fact that the original Broly only says like Kakarot throughout the whole movie, I think that's his only
Or you
dialogue.
said
Oh, my
Kakarot.
power is infinite, or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
that's how it feels to watch your son die.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
Whereas like new Broly is a lot more.
Gentle.
He's a human.
He didn't even.
Not a human.
I wouldn't even
He's a
say
character.
gentle. He's more curious about stuff.
He's an actual character. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
He's not just a force of nature.
right. He is still, you know what I'm saying? He still will fuck you up.
You used to heard what he said. Bridge said about. Said, "Get him off my fucking planet." He said, "Get him off my planet now."